My favorite fascial moves, especially in an integrated session, is a pin and stretch. We often roll forward, right? So we're gonna thicken right here. This is where we're gonna thicken. So let's open that up for her. Hi everyone, welcome back. I am Charuta Kubela. I have a busy clinic as a massage therapist in Longmont, Colorado. Okay, so today's video is all about kind of myofascial release. I'm going to show you how to do just the basic introduction. I also deeply, desperately want to tell you why I think it's so important. The second we use oil, the second we use lotion, fascia work is unavailable to us, okay? Fascia is so important. All those chronic, everything, chronic rolls forward. Think of if I'm like this, I'm gonna thicken here. I'm gonna thicken here. This medial rotation is gonna thicken me here. And so please, 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 when you're dealing with therapeutic work, injury work, chronic, old injury, consider doing myofascial release. So another great place to do the fascia work is this chest and shoulder. I mean, we are all so forward, so forward. So again, I had a massage therapist work on me earlier in the week, and she had already used lotion. And so she tried to do the fascia move. See what I'm doing here? I'm pulling the skin taut, and I'm waiting and sinking until I get a little bit of the hook. So you just wait, and I'm talking like 5 seconds. Pull the skin taut, sink, wait. If you really go in too deep, it's going to be really intense on people. I'm always a believer of the path of least resistance. So like wherever you get a give, it's a great starting point. Because again, we're focused on moving the connective tissue away from joints. What joints do we have here? We have this joint, we have your AC joint, we have your clavicle sternal joint right here. We have where your, all of the tendons around your glenohumeral joint right here that make up the rotator cuff. So this is like a treasure trove of where you can do fascia work even in an integrated session, right? But again, let's say you started with the back and then now they're turned over and you really want to do fascia work. No problem, because what you can do is just get a rag, get your hot towel cabbie, wipe off your lotion and your oil, and then as long as your hands don't have any lotion and oil on it, and your client doesn't either, and presumably your client will not because they just turned over. So even if you did the fascia work on the back and then you turned them over, you wipe your hands, you can still start with connective tissue work here. And honestly, everybody needs this work. We're on our phones, we're on our computers, we're driving too much. So again, let me show you how to do it. While you're feeling for kind of that give of the skin, then use your fingers, practice on your clients, practice on your friends. So see how, each client is slightly different, but you're going to get between 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 inch of skin pull every time, okay? So this is the clavicle. So I'm going to try to create some fascial change around this sternal area. We often roll forward, right? So we're going to thicken right here. This is where we're going to thicken. So let's open that up for her. A couple of ways you can do that. My favorite fascial moves, especially in an integrated session, is a pin and stretch. So I'm pinning her tissue taut. I'm waiting and holding. And because this area on her specifically is pretty thin, I don't have to do much. So I'm going to keep using my fingers. I'm actually going to move her head to get the pin. Well, no. Let me correct myself. This is the pin. I'm going to use her head to do the stretch. And I'm going to follow her whole clavicle down. Now I'm going to fall off the glenohumeral joint. I don't really need to do the pin and stretch. This hand's getting tired, so I'm going to change positions. So much of helping your body not get too fatigued is to change up the tool you're using. So again, most people are really tender here. You've got 3 tendons right here. Pec major, lat dorsi, teres major. Right here, right at the bicipital groove. All I need to use is maybe some stacked fingers right here. Pulling the tissue taut, sinking a little bit, pressing down into that bicipital groove. Here. Yeah. So again, whatever you do on one side, you want to even out on the other side. Pin, stretch. Pin, stretch. Pin, stretch. Pin, stretch. Now you can get her arm to do the pin and stretch. Pin, stretch. This is pec minor. This is pec major. Again, many of you will probably already know how to do this, but you're doing it with oil. But when somebody has that chronic shoulder injury, that chronic shoulder pain, consider doing everything that you already know to do, but consider doing it without oil. Okay, they're going to get more benefit because when people have these chronic injuries, guess what? The fascia is definitely thickened. There's likely to have scar tissue. There's likely to be all kind of gunky stuff in there. Okay. Gosh, I even like doing fascia work in this subscap. Let me show you on this side. Okay. So again, take the arm, bring it up and over. Pin, stretch. Pin, stretch. I'm going super slow. See how slow I'm going? If you grip too much and you grip too deep and you move too fast, it's going to feel very burny for your client. Especially if somebody has an injury, you just want to move very slow. And all you're doing with this hand is just pinning. Pinning, let her arm do the motion. Okay? Now, because we're already here, why not just, again, you're just lateral and you can do that subscap too. Pin, stretch. Pin, stretch. You don't need to muscle this area. You're just pinning and stretching with her arm. Well, if you stayed to the end, I'm so grateful. Listen, my baby little channel is growing and I really need your help. Look, massage therapists, we got to stick together. There's corporations taking over our jobs, undercutting our value. There's so much competition everywhere. And first and foremost, what I think trumps all of that is the very fact that really good-hearted people with good hearts are burning out because they're getting injured. So I'm on a public service announcement. I really want to help you. And that's what I try to do in this video. So if you want more, if you like it, if I'm helping you not hurt yourself, please share it with some of your LMT friends. It would really make a big impact on my tiny little baby channel. Thank you so much. Until next time.